Mi amigos, estoy en Puerto Rico in Dorado Beach, and today we're shooting a $43 million house at the Ritz-Carlton. This is where the billionaires live. This is where the Paul brothers live. The video is over $10,000 for the entire production. We're gonna cook like crazy, and you're gonna learn how to do it. Are we live? Buenas tardes, amigos. Buenas tardes, amigos. We are in Dorado, Puerto Rico, and we're gonna cook up a shoot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, boom. Dude, we need to lock in. We need to lock in. And then you flow like water. Flow like water, boom. Like that, lock in, get the shot, boom. Next shot. A little poppy right here, a little poppy. Boom, 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 boom. Hide, please hide, please hide. Is anybody watching? Is it just you and I? Yes! And you guys wonder, what's his energy coming from? I just cracked 2 matchas. 2 matchas cracked. Oh my nasty! Yo, send this to a friend who should subscribe to my YouTube channel. Dude, the kitchen is dirty. Yo, let's limpiar. Lock in. Clean up the shots. Dude, this is the thing. I don't work all day, and I just wait till sunset. Lock in. Send the slide to a friend who needs to lock in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bang! Nasty! There you go. We need the master. Vámonos! Lock in. Top 5 lock in. Woo! Bang! Nighttime popper. Send this to a friend who needs to lock in. Oh, nasty! This shot is nasty. I'm gonna hit him with one of these. They never know what hit him when I do this. I call this, actually, I it wasn't being appropriate, so I'm not gonna say it. Oh my gosh! Oh my nasty! Bam and bam! That shoot just took about 16 minutes. Now, I could have shot all day long, but that would be silly, right? Because you get the backyard, you get the rooftop, but then in order to get the inside, you have to have sun pouring into it. I know which rooms to show off, so I ran to those rooms, and I got everything I needed. Everything. And so you don't need to take all day, you just need to know when to shoot. And when you know when to do your shots, then you're, as they say in Puerto Rico, you're dorado, which means golden. You understand? In this video, we start off the morning at the helicopter. She's looking outside of the window. There's a little bit of a Snapchat introduction. Then we come back here, AI helicopter, and it's gonna pull off the tarp. That's it. I mean, we're gonna cook. Burning up out here. Estoy muy caliente. So what's about to happen is about to get the hook. So I gotta figure out, am I gonna pull out or am I gonna? Yes. A video is not worth $10,000 if it doesn't get a lot of shares. If it gets shares, it could be worth, the house is $43 million. If it closes at, let's say hypothetically 5%, it's a lot of dinero. So, if you wanna get the money, you gotta be able to help people sell houses. All right, so I'm gonna do a day to night shot, meaning I have to use the very same spot. So I will use a rock to tell my difference. Rock, una roca, that's my spot. Roca. Y'all can't tell me nothing. My zapatos are getting dirty, but whatever, buy some new shoes. Short video, quick gas, but gas. So my $300 on Claude Rogers are cooked. We finished the wide shots, the hook, the wide shot, drone shots, and now we're gonna just spend some time just getting some creative shots. Once the sun is a little bit lower, then we can shoot into the house where you can see the sun inside. We have some time, but these shoes are cooked. So the shoot is going absolutely amazing. I absolutely love the work that I do. And this is something that is possible for everybody that wants to get into it. You just have to have the skills and you have to build the desire for the connection. Make sure you caught that. Build the desire for the connection. The reason that we're here today with Fafi is because she's seen the work that we've done from last year. She's seen the work that we've done from the year before that. So you can create your own opportunities, but you have to get after it. And if you trust God, it can happen. So we're here today. I mean, it's just absolutely amazing. We have the ocean, we've been at the Ritz for a few days. I mean, it's so crazy. The lunches are so amazing. Honestly, I'm a life maxer now. I retired, by the way, just so everybody knows I retired. I'm a life maxer first. And then, you know, I'm a videographer. It's like my side hustle. How do I feel now that I'm life maxing? Healthy, vitality, strong, connected with the Lord, connected with my friends. Life maxing is, number one, you have to be healthy. So you gotta, you know, drink water, eat protein, lots of protein. You have to swim, ocean, run. You have to work, but the work that you have to do, it has to be holistic. You can't just always be hustling. So I retired from the grind and I moved to Dorado, and we don't pay taxes. The way that I get these jobs is not through hard work. It's the hard work that I did, but it's not through the hard work that I no longer do. Does that make sense? You have to have a portfolio. Once you have a portfolio, then you have the opportunity. And once you have the portfolio, you also have something else that's very important, is you have the skills. And so I didn't get this shoot necessarily through hard work that I do. I got this shoot through hard work that I did. So if you're in the beginning and you don't know the skills and you don't know how to get these clients, I will promise you it's on the other side of your skills. It's on the other side of you pouring your heart out. It will take hard work, but let me tell you this, there will come a point when hard work won't do it anymore. You don't even need to work hard anymore. Once you've essentially made it, then my encouragement to you is to not continue working like crazy. Your life is so much more than work. Your life is so much more than hustle, grind. Hustled for 4 years, and essentially now these opportunities roll in. And because I have the skills and because I have the portfolio, I have the trusted clients who are willing to pay for it, and the relationships are very rich and very enjoyable. So my encouragement is, at some point, live your life. At some point, get your health back. At some point, get your friendships and your relationship back. At some point, you gotta know that life is more than work. And so we're out here in Puerto Rico, working hard, but also life maxing, meeting new people, having great experiences, going to the beach and staying healthy. And it's been a really good time. I didn't even record it because I had so much fun. So something new is I want to learn how to speak Spanish. My name is Claudio Rivera. And so imagine, your name is Claudio Rivera. A lot of people say, no hablo español, tu nombre es Claudio, no speak Spanish. In 3 months, I speak Spanish. Buenas tardes. Buenas tardes. Me llamo Claudio, yo hablo español poquito, pero yo aprendí.
You're gonna learn Spanish fast.
Fast, I mean nasty with it. I'll get some lunch and I'll talk to the waiters. Brother, this is life maxing. I life max, I health max, I walk max, and I Spanish max. Prayer maxing, read maxing, tan maxing. So please subscribe and stop playing games. And for those that don't subscribe, I understand. But at the same time, we all have to mature at some point. I just cooked. I'm done. See, this is how easy it is to work. I barely work. This is life max. So what you're actually seeing is more than 1 day of shooting. How do you know? Well, because my shoes are clean. I wash them in the washing machine. And these shoots do actually take a lot of effort. You know, it could have been done technically in 1 day, but I like to have a high standard. So looking out the window, I want to make sure that when I look out the window during sunset, that there's no clouds in front of the windows. See, in the beginning, it takes a long time because you don't really know what you're doing. You have a skill gap and you have a client gap and you have a gap of, you just really don't have the swagger, right? Once you have the clients, once you have the portfolio, I like to say that you have a little bit more swagger and you're able to move with that momentum, right? An object in motion stays in motion. So my encouragement to you, if you want an opportunity like this, is to go create them, work hard, give everything you've got to the work you do when you're getting paid, when you're not getting paid, when you feel good, when you don't feel good. But just know that on the other side of that is a lot easier work, and you can keep grinding if you want. But if you look down at your stomach and you don't have health, if you look around in your friendships and they're just transactional, if you look at your relationships and they're not thriving, it's because work isn't everything. You got a life max in Puerto Rico. Si el ritmo te lleva a mover la cabeza, ya empezamos como es. Mi música no discrimina a nadie, así que vamos a romper toda mi. So when it comes to the script, we decided to change up the script. Now, we are in Dorado Beach, and this is where the billionaires live. This is also where a lot of influencers live because they don't get taxed on the money that they're making online, right? If you sell a digital product, it's like nothing, zero, cero. for those that speak Spanish. The Paul brothers live here. They make a lot of their money from the internet. I had a great hook. The hook was this. Hey, Logan, when you're ready for a bigger one, this house is prime. Right? Because people know that he just bought a $32 million house. This one's $43 million. Technically, it is a bigger one. It is closer to the ocean. It is closer to the Ritz. You can walk to the Ritz. You can walk to the ocean. You also have the spa, which is very close by. However, you know, I could tell that she wasn't feeling the hook because the community is so small. She knows Logan, XYZ. And so I was able to pivot. And so by reading her body language, saying, I don't think she likes it, rather than saying, do you like it, ma'am? Or would you like to pivot? Would you feel more safe if we pivoted? This is a safe space. Rather, I just kind of read the energy. And, you know, she's like, I can get a helicopter. I was like, hold up. Start off the day early, little helicopter, and we gotta work now. And the call to action, Franco, my friend, he helped me with it, is
living in Puerto Rico, life is extra rico. And papi, for $43 million, this could be yours.
What it's gonna take to get a $10,000 video is a great portfolio. That really is. That's it. That's all it is. A great portfolio and sales skills. You gotta be chill on the phone. You gotta know how to talk to somebody without getting nervous on the phone. One thing that I've always stood by is once I understood lighting is I don't work that hard. You can't work too hard. You have to work smart. You learn to work smart through working hard. The other misconception I used to have is I used to just keep working, striving. And, but you gotta have more than that. At least I think that. Yo hablo español poquito, pero yo aprendí.
Huh?
I'm learning. El dormitorio tienes mucho la luz? No, let me lock it. El dormitorio tienes mucho la luz?
El domo. What is that?
Dormitorio.
That's not how you say it.
That's how you say room in Spanish.
No, that's not how you say it. Cuarto.
You could also say dormitorio.
No, bro, I don't know where you got that from.
Dude, come on.
That's not Spanish. This guy's say. What are you going to say it again?
El dormitorio tienes mucha la luz.
That's not how you say it.
Y es muy bonita.
El cuarto tiene mucho luz.
Yo necesito tu ayudar, limpiar, por favor. In 3 months, I'm about to learn Spanish. And, you know, I'm going to be talking to people. They'll be like, dang, this guy must be local. This guy must be a local. We don't usually see locals with green eyes. I like it. Buenas noches. It is now nighttime here in Dorado Beach. And we're getting some day to night shots. The shots look awesome. Back at the house, we got the, you know, a couple other areas. We got a wide one in here. And I probably should get a couple detail shots. Like 3, 4, 5 max. Because you need a little bit of meat for your shots. A little bit of meat. Idea is to make the lights go pop, 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 pop. Uno, dos, tres. No, it's good. No, I really think we got it. Like you know, you just get the intuition that you finish, and I literally think we finished.
Oh my God, it's freaking pull up. Living in Puerto Rico, life is extra rico. And papi, for $43 million, this could be yours.